rest of his offense.
I'm so excited to welcome you to the 2K family, Michael K. Williams. Obviously, you're on The Wire, The Boardwalk Empire, so many different shows and movies, such an illustrious.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Houston Rockets. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Johnson. Zach LaVine is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. Now here's Sexton. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Pass to Luau. It's deflected. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way establishing the attitude you want. And you talk post-up, face-up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills, too.
And here's Towns after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Waiters outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 9 feet out. Sexton the pass to Johnson. Raiders against LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, a terrific find. LaVine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
And the pass to Towns. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Lowry has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's LaVine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. LaVine's got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Lowry kicks to Gordon. Moves back up. Towns against Valanciunas. Lowry looking around. Goes up with it again. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Raiders with the ball. Now defended by LaVine.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Raiders against LaVine. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
LaVine against Waiters. And that one's good. Osman. Here's Lowry. 8 points for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's LaVine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LaVine's got 8.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game.
This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Sexton against Lowry. Sexton's shot is good. 7 points for Colin Sexton.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
They get it back. Towns. Here's Luwawu. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Levine against Waiters. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
A different look for Dallas. Zach Collins checked in for Luwawu. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Waiters. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Three-pointer, Lowry, another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Count it.
Boy, we've gotten used to seeing this from Levine, guys. He's a terrific scorer who I think continues to expand his game.
Outside Gordon. Here's Towns. And the officials call a traveling violation. On the Mavericks with some changes. Chris Boucher comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Matt Thomas in for Gordon. Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Graham against Levine. Levine double team. Antetokounmpo passes to Miles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trailed by 8. Outside Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Boucher.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah. Oh! And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Graham kicks to Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here's Graham. Still getting warmed up.
That went too bad.
No scoring hit from him. He gets it in there.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Levine. Stolen by Collins. Graham against Levine. Collins wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Thomas passes to Collins. Outside Thomas. The pass to Boucher. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Here's Arcidiacono. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Arcidiacono taking his time here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Karuch. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
Here's Lowry. He's got 11. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
.112 left in the first. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Graham with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And here's Green outside. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. From deep, Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Green missing. Left side Lowry. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Green. Antetokounmpo out there with Antetokounmpo, and is Arcidiacono in a shot clock at 5. Boucher lays it up off the glass. Boucher's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Here's Osman. Boucher defending. Osman kicks to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. The Mavericks moving it up. Here's Luwawu. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Arcidiacono. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Arcidiacono. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep. But they recover it. Antetokounmpo kicks to Arcidiacono. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Towns down low, guarded by Valanciunas. Waiters for three, sinks the three-pointer. Waiters got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Sexton the pass to Valanciunas. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Waiters passes to Graham. Dallas moving it around. Luwabu's shot is off.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Shoots it, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Sexton. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Waiters. Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, I tell you what, I've got a 39-inch shirt sleeve. Karl Anthony Towns has to be north of 40, and with that reach, you can see why he snatches up those rebounds.
Valanciunas passes to Arcidiacono. Graham with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Boucher's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter. Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Gordon's checked in for Luwabu. Conley feeling it out. To end the run, outside for Miles. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Miles has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Graham against Conley. Graham the pass to Gordon. Now Towns. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Boucher, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Graham with the ball. Outside Gordon. The feed to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Passes to Waiters. Now, here's Boucher. Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Johnson kicks to Conley. Pass to Miles from downtown, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big, the one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Johnson, the pass to Sexton. And that one, good. Timeout. Sexton's got 11 points.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Thomas comes in for Chris Boucher, and it's Lowry in for Devontae Graham. Here's Lowry. He's got 11. Lob pass to Gordon. They get the rebound. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting. Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Thomas. Waiters for 3. Karuch grabs the board. Karuch has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
So they take the lead. Levine's got 19 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Outside Lowry. No good, unable to end this run.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lowry passes to Towns. Dishes it to Lowry. And it's blocked by Conley. Levine against Waiters. Here's Miles. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks call time here. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Making a switch here. Collins is checked in. .129 left in the first half. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Collins.
Gordon's jumper really looking good, showing you how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
Levine dishes to Green. The shot, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
In the corner, Collins with it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Count it, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lowry against Conley. Here's Towns. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Levine. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Here's Collins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 30 points and 7 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Aaron Gordon out there with Towns. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Luwawu, the pass to Towns. Waiters outside. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Valanciunas. But he gets it back. And Towns gets it to go.
And this is Karl Anthony Towns at his very best. When he's got it going like this, he keeps it going.
Stood on the wing. Stolen by Waiters. And here they come. Here's Towns. Misses off the right iron. There's the pass to Levine. Back to Sexton. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nice yet again. Three-pointer, Lowry connects from three-point range. Lowry's got 14 points for the game.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Waiters will go to the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine. The Mavericks have yet to miss from the free throw line.
You need to make a logo so we can put it on our table.
Former
Go
teammates,
home.
John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Osman, the pass to Valanciunas. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Luwawu. Down low. Here's Towns. Outside for Lowry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. LaVine with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you know, the quickness of LaVine, difficult to neutralize that. He'll go to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, LaVine. Devontae Graham's checked in for Dallas. And so LaVine nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 4. Waiters outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Sexton kicks to LaVine. He feeds it to Johnson. Back to LaVine. Outside, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Ryan Arcidiacono now checked in for Zach LaVine. He hits the second from the line. Now the Mavericks with it. And here is Graham. Passes it to Waiters. Takes a 3. Luwawu. And that one drops. Luwawu's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Here's Arcidiacono. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Mavericks trail by 3. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And they're able to recover. Sexton against Waiters. The 3. A rebound by Johnson.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Waiters over to help. Here's Valanciunas. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists here tonight. And so Graham will bring it up for the Mavericks. Waiters trying to break free. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they have the advantage. A big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now Graham. Boucher passes to Towns. Here's Luwawu. Takes the 13-footer. That one goes in. Luwawu's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Back to Graham. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Graham. He's guarded closely. Here's Boucher. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Zach Collins checked in for Dallas. Thomas comes in for Waiters. Boucher's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Here's Conley, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now here's Graham. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Pass to Luau. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Miles on the wing. Back to Conley. And there's the pass to Osman. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Osman's got 8.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Thomas passes to Graham. Back to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Conley against Collins. It's good.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Outside Thomas pulls it up. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 8th assist in the game. Graham against Conley. Outside Green. And the wide open shot from Miles. The three-pointer no good. Mavericks trailed by 7. Pass to Luau. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the Mavericks with possession. Here's Graham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Graham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Dallas making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Graham's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And Antetokounmpo inside. Graham defending.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Dallas. Thomas dishes to Lowry. This one for 3. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Conley against Lowry. Conley the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Osman. And And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Osman's got 10 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
That one good for 2.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Lowry against Conley. Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Graham. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Graham surveying the floor. 23 seconds left in the third. Over in the corner, Conley passes it to Osman. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Collins. Lowry up top, over by Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening. Takes the shot there into the contact.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Conley. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? They lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. C.J. Miles is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Conley. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Lowry fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lowry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And Valanciunas kicks to LaVine. And the 3 ball is good. LaVine's got 24.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Gordon against Miles. Releases. And it's Gordon missing. Gordon's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Miles. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Luwawu is checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Waiters in for Devontae Graham.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And LaVine, here we go. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
You know what you get there? LaVine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Now the pass to Luwawu. To the paint. And that one's good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Levine double team. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Mavericks trailed by 5. Outside Lowry. Pass to Luwawu. And here's Gordon. Defended by Sexton. Yep, it counts.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told up now, fellas, this is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Lowry against Sexton. Passes it to Levine. Here's Johnson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
To the wing on the left. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the opportunity.
Oh!
Oh, man! And off contact. Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength, making a big impact.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, I love seeing Levine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
The Mavericks trailer. Waiters with the ball. Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Johnson kicks to Levine. No good on the 3. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Jumps up, and the jam by Levine.
And you have 2 things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick, then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 1-point game. Outside Lowry. Gordon inside. Johnson's there. And the basket by Gordon.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Bean passes to Miles. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Johnson. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
2 points. That one goes.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate Levine's ability to finish from anywhere.
Lowry inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lowry's got 9 points now in the quarter. Sexton attacking, and Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Lowry kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. He's feeling it. Count that one. Towns has got 25 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, that means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get. He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
The pass to Luau. Towns with it. Over Valanciunas, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 27 points for him.
Well, I like that sweet-looking shooting stroke that Towns has. So polished and efficient. His mid-range J on the money.
Valanciunas, good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for C.J. Miles.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Outside, Sexton misses the three. The Mavericks leading. Here's Luau. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Waiters, and then Waiters with the jam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
To the wing right side. Towns against Valanciunas. Lowry drawing the double team. Leaders on the wing. Shot clock at 3. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. Levine with it. Lowry picks him up. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight.
This comes down to the
wire.
wire.
A lot of baskets in transition.
Pass to Towns. Over Valanciunas. And it's Towns missing. Stolen by Waiters. They push it up 4 on 3. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
When it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dallas calls timeout. The score knotted at 129. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Off target with his three. Sexton against Lowry. Corner shot. Here's Valanciunas. It falls!
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Towns. Yes!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
To the middle. Valanciunas passes to Johnson. Money!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball's not loose, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Lowry. Inside Towns. Money!
Tremendous combination of power and finesse there. I mean, once Towns gets to the rim, it's a wrap.
Johnson left side. Here's Osman. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Dallas will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Luwawu. Towns is out there with Gordon. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Lowry in at the point.
And some hang
How
time
dirty was that
puts a
jump
little
shot?
cherry on the
Jump
top of that slam.
Well, those kind of
Fucking
displays
bullshit.
of strength
Couldn't even
can get
see.
one team rolling.
And put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Fast break Dallas. Lowry leading the charge. Raiders for 3. Here's Towns. Johnson with the block. No one near Conley as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Here's Towns and the dunk by Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Passes it to Levine for the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Waiters gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Raiders on the wing. Back to Lowry. Count the basket. Lowry's got 34 points.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Towns against Valanciunas. Towns kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. That one goes. Count it.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And, you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Conley against Lowry. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Levine finds Johnson. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's 13 points for Johnson.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Towns. Over Valanciunas. Towns, no luck. Levine passes to Osman, and he makes good on the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
The Mavericks trailing. Bounce pass from Lowry, and it's blocked by Conley, and he recovers it. And it's Towns missing.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. 52 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Lowry passes to Luwawu. Back to Lowry. He kicks to Waiters. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And they're on the break. Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Waiters inside the three-point line. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
To the inside. And the rejection by Valanciunas. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Waiters passes to Towns. Outside Lowry. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Fuck
And
me,
that's
that
going to
was
do it
annoying.
tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
Oh yeah, don't mention your player left the ball behind.
Movies, such an illustrious acting career, and now you're doing the My Career Story for 2K21. You just finished up a mocap session. So tell me what that was like, because you've done on-screen work, but this is completely different.
Yeah, well, this world is it's different. You know, you're in a cat suit all day, and you have cameras.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Joined now by Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, one of the quickest players in league history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I almost feel like I should say your name fast because that's the way you played the game.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you.
But is the show going to be fast? Because I heard like it's a little bit less time down here than it is up top.
Well, I think it goes by so quickly.
Yeah, it's not quite jet quick, but it does play with some pace.
Because when you guys are home sleeping, we're still on the air.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
That is true. That is true.
We might be having a tea for two after.
There it is.
On the air.
There it is.
And that is true.
Whatever that is.
For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Now the starting group for the visitors. Colin Sexton is out there with Levine. Then it's Johnson, and it's Valanciunas, and it's center. On the wing, Levine. Back to Sexton. Here's Osman. On the wing, Levine. Over Holiday. Levine can't hit. Kenny, your teammate Akeem Olajuwon, a lead on both ends. Who do you think is the best all-around big man in the game right now?
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his shit.
Johnson finds Sexton. Trains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 6.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Fultz against Sexton. And finished off by Fultz.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Sexton kicks to Levine. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Back to Fultz. to Holiday. Fires the three. The rebound by Johnson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Osman. Now Levine. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Holiday. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Holiday against Levine.
And it's often said this is an era of player empowerment in the NBA. Jet, do you think things are different from when we played?
Oh, for sure. Because of social media, because of the access to travel, players are more connected more than any other time. They do things off the court that we never did off the court. First time I met Greg was in a barbershop, like by happenstance. We weren't planning on meeting there.
Yeah. The difference back.
Mike the Barber. Shout out Mike the Barber.
Mike Dean made 2K. Well, you know what? Because if you go back to like our era, like I used to tell people, like you could be the best guard on the East Coast, and you may have never seen the best guard on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have it. Like nowadays, these kids grow up competing against each other
all the time,
and they see each other on a regular basis.
From a very early age.
And players today know their value.
Yes.
They know what their value is to their franchise.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Trailblazers trail by 4. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Carter down low, guarded by Valanciunas. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 5.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Levine against Holiday. Levine, good. He has 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Yeah, and you really want to set the tone early. You can't allow them to come in and get a rhythm and ride that wave of momentum.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Fultz. And too long on the shot. Takes the 3. And Zach LaVine gets the 3. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about... But I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Two seconds.
And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and then 2 seconds later.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's fast.
Yeah. That's jet-like.
Yeah. Thus the name.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Antetokounmpo against Cauley Stein. McDermott kicks to Holiday. Passes to Smith. The feed to Holiday. Just fine on the clock. Here's Gomez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Last season, the G League testing a single shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that. Okay, because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. A lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I disagree. Because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, for philosophically, you really changed the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
Yeah.
And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if
you
say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely changed the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game.
Oh,
and you need to miss one and make
but
one.
it doesn't.
So instead of getting the 2
doesn't mean
points,
if you
you
score
actually
over
want to
100,
only
you're gonna
make
win.
1 because you're down 3, and you want to miss the second on purpose to try to. No, man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like I do like to see how we can have the game evolve.
Yeah,
I do
it's
also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
And that one's good. Green.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Holiday surveying the floor. Kicks it to Cauley Stein. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You got to do more than that to slow.
I've already hit, I think, 3 or 4 3-pointers with Sexton already.
Conley against Holiday. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. 6-point game. To the middle. Here's
He's not
Smith.
letting me through.
And he lays it
Jesus
straight in.
Christ, I got blocked by all fucking everybody under the sun.
Needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Green. Conley for 3. Sinks
Oh,
the triple.
Conley with a second
Conley's
3.
got 6 points.
Oh man, the timing, the precision. Conley is ready to fire as soon as the ball hit his hands.
We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you play?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player. Honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
In all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you.
1:12 left to play in the first. Down low and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Holiday. Green with the block. Conley into the lane, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Conley, that remarkable focus from the seasoned vet, strong at taking the contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And just so you know as well, bro, you know how you said
right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I didn't want to take. I probably should have avoided taking the foul. I pride myself on getting fouled in those moments because my shots, I'm virtually 100%
Their
free
play
throw.
on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, I always focus on
Still
free
early.
throws.
They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Always want a high percentage there.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 7, and Cauley Stein.
So I just put it in the hands of the best
Oh, man,
players
such a quick
who
and
will take the
explosive
free
lead.
throws.
Cauley Stein throws it down with ease.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Arcidiacono taking his time here. Here's Karuch. And the layup's good off the glass. Karuch has got his second bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And Z-Web, what can you say? Kenny's. And so it's the visiting team, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. We've got Antetokounmpo. Karuch is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Karuch. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Smith. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
It's hard to stop Smith. Even when you knock him around, he can still drain it in your face.
So for the Trailblazers, Carter comes in for Cauley Stein. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for McDermott. That's good from J.R. Smith. And here's Levine. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 10.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Fultz the pass to Williamson. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Finney-Smith kicks to Fultz. No good from the wing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Johnson against Williamson. And there's Fultz on the assist from Williamson. Fultz has got his third bucket of the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
On the wing, Levine fires the three, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Smith. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And the jam by Levine.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding in scoring in a multitude of ways.
Trailblazers trail by 16.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Finney Smith passes to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Fultz. But they get it back. And the pass to Smith. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer on the way. Bean with the rebound.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
The drive by Smith and the rejection by Valanciunas. Williamson dishes to Smith. 5 to shoot. Finney Smith kicks to Fultz. Over Sexton. Portland no good that time either.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And the jam by Levine.
Timeout.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Nice shot by Smith.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Carter comes in with the double team. Pass to Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you got to be careful guarding.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Holiday's got 11 points.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
It's Miles on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Portland with the ball. Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. Back to Fultz. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Finney-Smith. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Carter finds Fultz. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
The pass to Williamson. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with. And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
On the wing, Holiday puts up a three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Holiday's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Miles with it. Back to Conley. Pass to Arcidiacono. He feeds it to Green. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now Portland on the break. The tray. The shot by Holiday, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Conley against Holiday. Pass to Arcidiacono. Good on the triple. Arcidiacono's got 6 in the quarter.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Fultz looking around, shoots the three, and Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist from Fultz. Holiday's got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland. And Miles kicks to Conley. 1:11 left to play in the first half. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Now Fultz. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice statistic.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
He's so crafty near the bucket. You give Conley a little room to work with, he'll do his thing.
Conley against Fultz. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
.41 seconds left in the first half of the game. The pass to Arcidiacono. And the three off target. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. And it's Miles with the rebound. Conley finds Antetokounmpo. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holiday. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Conley with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. now with the second half about to get underway. Let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Carter out there with Zion Williamson. And there's Fultz. Then it's Holiday, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Oh, Zion's coming for the Trailblazers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off
They are
guard.
terrible.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Back to Sexton. They double him with Williamson. Sexton finds Johnson. Here's Osman from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Portland with the ball. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Holiday. He dishes it to Williamson. Carter, the pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Fultz.
You know, Fultz is the guy you want taking these shots. He does a great job staying aware of the shot clock in that situation.
Sexton kicks to LaVine. Johnson against Williamson. Sexton the pass to Johnson. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, I mean, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 21. Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Fultz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Fultz has got 5 points now this quarter. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Carter. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Sexton dishes to LaVine. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Stolen away. Sexton for 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
LaVine with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And LaVine throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Sexton against Fultz. And it goes down 2 points. Fultz has got 13 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bean passes to Valanciunas. Here's Osman. To the paint. Here's LaVine. Basket counts. LaVine's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. LaVine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. And finished off by Fultz.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Levine double team. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Fultz on the assist by Holiday. He's got 19.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Carter. McDermott comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Smith subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Fultz. Again, the Trailblazers score.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Conley, the pass to Sexton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 19. Smith on the wing. Defended by Sexton. It's good.
Pretty clever inside. Exceptional at finding space to get a shot off him.
Outside, Sexton. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They double him with Williamson. Antetokounmpo passes to Johnson. Kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Sexton. They get it again. Outside Conley. Over Fultz. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 13.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Smith dishes to Fultz. Back to Smith. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Sexton on the wing. Covered by Smith. Sexton kicks to Conley. They double-team Conley. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around.
Timeout.
Hangs home the trifecta. Antetokounmpo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Pass to Fultz. Shoots from the corner. Smith, no luck.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Conley kicks to Arcidiacono. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Fultz. He's got 21. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Fultz has got 17 points here in the second half.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Arcidiacono. No good from outside. Challenging stretch here for Portland. It's tipped. And here's the break. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Arcidiacono, covered by Smith. Arcidiacono gets to Conley. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That's a 2 from Smith. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Smith, I don't care what you call him, a point or 2 or 3. He's a great combo guard. He's superb at cutting into the D with his ball handling.
Antetokounmpo finds Conley. Here's Arcidiacono. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith up top. He's got 17. Chalk up 2 there. Smith's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And that one's good. Arcidiacono.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively. That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout from Portland. We're back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Green. Caruch is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Tucker in at the 2.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
So it's Portland now. Payne looking around. Here's Lopez, and he comes up with the deuce.
These are the shots that the coaching staff wants Lopez taking. You see why when this is the result.
And here is Green. Pass to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got his first bucket in this one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Tucker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position. in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the inside. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Arcidiacono. Releases. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
Here's Nader. Basket good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Arcidiacono. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now the pass to Nader. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Will, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Now, here's Fultz. Finney Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got... the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson, and it's good, 2 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Holiday, the pass to Fultz. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Fultz. And they're running. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. 28 points for Colin Sexton.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there, and he makes that one.
And the balance folks have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
Williamson is checked in for Portland. That free throw good from Fultz. Sexton with it. Left side, Antetokounmpo unloads from 13. Carter pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 21. And Holiday, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 32 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Outside Holiday. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And we all know how it is. Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Johnson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
Sexton the pass to Osman. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first foul. Here's Osman. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Levine kicks to Osman, launches it, and it's Portland with the rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. One-on-one here. Sexton for 3. And that one is off. Trailblazers trailed by 19. On the wing, Holiday. Passes it to Carter. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Carter missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Free throw good, Sexton. Here's Fultz. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Sexton against Fultz. Clock at 4. Johnson, the pass to Levine. Over Holiday. That one a little long. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Holiday is good for 3. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 20. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
On the road in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Now Holiday banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 18. Holiday up top, guarded by Tucker. And here's Payne. Shoots from the block. Offensive rebound. Lopez inside. And to the Kumbos there. We're going the other way. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Arcidiacono. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. It's stolen by to Kumbo. Pass to Arcidiacono. Shoots over Payne. The shot by Arcidiacono, no good. Holiday, the pass to Payne. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Karuch. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so the road team gets the W.
I just finished my game. With Demi, as long as you can lock down his 3-point shooters, you'll smash him. He has no inside game.
Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg
Oh,
Anthony,
well,
and David
you've got to stop his 3-point
Kevin
shooting,
Harlan
though.
saying,
That's the
"Thanks for
difference.
watching."
Do you reckon Porzingis will dominate him?
In the paint, yes.
He hasn't got a player that's taught, like, LaMarcus Aldridge is not the best defensively. Like, he's okay, but he's not great.
The
But
inside game players on